Good morning, guys, girls. Rob here with you this morning, and we've got a problem. We've got a problem. Keith White and myself, he feels one way about something, and I feel totally the opposite. I want to know what you guys think. You're watching a baseball game or a football game on TV in a dome stadium, and you see sunlight coming through from the windows. Does it bother you? One of us, it bothers big time. The other one likes the artificial sun to come in. Okay. I want to know what you guys think. If you've got a dome stadium, do you want it domed to the point where you want the artificial lights to take control? And if it's retractable means it can open, yes. If it's open, then you can get natural light in there. Or do you prefer the windows and stuff like that around the sides, like Milwaukee, Houston's big time? There's a couple of others. All right. But I'm saying though, baseball or football, any sport you want to watch. Let's say it's retractable roof. It's raining outside. The World Series is going on. Let's say you got a bunch of windows around the edge and the light's able to come in and you can see lights sunshine on parts of the field, but not all of the field because they got the roof closed. Do you like those windows or would you prefer it to be enclosed so they can play the game and there's no sunshine in anybody's eyes? You can actually watch it on TV easier. I don't like the windows. I'm just going to make it clear now. I don't like those windows around the side. Houston, I don't like it. Milwaukee, I don't like it. You got beautiful ball fields. But I'm asking if baseball's played, they played 4:30, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the evening. I want to know how you feel about the windows at the domes. I oppose them. If you're going to play in a dome, you close it off. You shut it off while you're there. You don't know what the weather's like outside unless you hear it hitting the roof. That's what I say. For the 4 or 5 hours you're there at the ballpark, you don't worry about it. That's my saying. Don't put glass in. I don't like the artificial sun coming in. Football especially. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. There's a few stadiums. Dallas allows the sun. All right, Bleacher Bums. He didn't really say one way or the other if he likes it windows or not. He says football needs to be played outside. Not if it's Arizona. You can't play out. You can't play in 100 degrees out there. That's absolutely bonkers. Vegas, nah. You got to play. You got to play indoors. I don't have such a problem with like Tampa and all with all the rain they get. This week they probably won't get to play if they're playing in Tampa. I don't have my sheet right here with me. They may be playing in Atlanta this week. Atlanta should be playable by Sunday. The weather's starting to get out of the city, but they may still cancel the game. The Storms, it looks like Tennessee could be in for a beating. It looks like it really could. Whoever's out there right now, let me know what you think. I don't like dome stadiums with windows around the sides. I don't like them. I hate them. Absolutely hate them. Baseball, football, hell, you've even seen basketball get played in some of these dome stadiums, which I really don't like it because you got too much breeze and stuff comes into play. It's too many variables comes into play You think our high schools have done it? It's more for fans' comfort, which is fine, but Arizona Dome retracts. Oh yeah, yeah. And for fans' comfort, I'm definitely all for that. Yeah. Well, I know the high schools don't have domes there, but you shouldn't start a game there until 8:30 at night. I don't care if you finish at midnight. You should not start a game in Arizona or push the season back. You shouldn't start playing until October 15th. How about that? One of the two. Start your season October 15th. Though, if you go play this early, don't start your games till 8:30 at night. At the earliest, 9 o'clock's fine. They don't play a 3-hour game. I haven't seen a 3-hour high school football game in 20 years. They're done here. If they start at 7 p.m., they're done by 9:15. They're done. Hell, they played last night and all this rain and stuff from this tropical storm, which they got, from a hurricane, rather. Hurricane. But, nah, it's too dangerous for them to be playing in 100-degree heat. It's nuts. Absolutely bonkers. But they're trying in parts of the states to even have a dome stadium to where the high schools can use the stadium different days of the week. I'm all for it. All for it. Why not? Especially if it's a grass stadium. Why not? I love it. I love the idea. I love the idea. But here in Virginia, it's not this big a deal because play at 7, you get used to it. Played in many games. Yeah. You still coaching? Did you finally give it up? He's still coaching, guys. I think he's still coaching. He's been a teaser, but I think he's still with the program. You're still coaching, right? Which is cool. It's really cool because the kids are like, Crooks is going nowhere. You just have to put the kids first. And I am retired. Oh, okay. Did that. Oh yeah. You can't withhold water. You can't keep somebody practicing for 4 hours in that heat. That's just nuts. So, we coach again. Head coach? Would you head coach? Assistant coach. I just want to hear what you guys say. Vegas, even Dallas. I'm going as far as all these stadiums. They do not need the windows. I hate them. I absolutely hate them. If the NFL, I'll say this much: if the NFL has its way, assistant either offense or defense. Yeah, you sound like you're more of a defensive coordinator. If the NFL has its way in 20 years from now, they'll all be dome stadiums. They will try to do that. And if you think I'm kidding, just watch the way the NFL's going. They would love all of them to be retractable roofs, and they would love for all of them to be grass. A grass surface is wonderful. That's number one. Cincinnati, they got to do something with that turf. It is dangerous. I don't like Buffalo's turf, but I don't have a problem with dome stadiums. Just if it's raining and playing football, let them do it. If it's lightning, close it up. If it's snowing, keep it open. I don't have a problem with that. Keep it open if it's snowing. Um, if it's 50-mile-an-hour winds outside, close it. Just be smart about it. Don't be stupid. I mean, if it's 50 degrees outside and a nice little drizzle, open it, open it up. If it's this hurricane type crap, close it up and let them play. If obviously, if conditions do render that there's possible. Right now, it looks like Western Carolina. So many colleges right now are in warning states, and when I say that, this is life. They are actually telling people, do not go out of your house right now. There are rock slides or mudslides going on right now in North Carolina. It's crazy. I know the area very well, very well. I've been there hundreds of times. And where the Catamounts play, Western Carolina, it's in the middle of nowhere. It's in the middle. I don't even think there's a grocery store within 40 miles, 30 miles, something like that. A grocery store. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's just where Western Carolina is. It's a college, and there's mountains on all sides. That's it. That's it. They got a football field. They got soccer field. I hope those folks are going to be okay, because that storm was going right through the Asheville, North Carolina area. It's going to get mean, folks. It's really going to get mean. Right now, we're getting about 25 to 35 mile an hour winds here. The rain is very, very light here in Southern Virginia. We've already gotten about 5 inches of rain in the last 3 days, 2.5 days. Last night, it was just a monsoon for 2 hours. It just absolutely was coming down like in buckets. We hadn't seen the sun in 5 days. It's absolutely bonkers. Atlanta right now, in some areas, they have as much as 3 feet of rain on some of the streets. 3 feet of water. That's dangerous. I mean, really dangerous. Asheville, North Carolina is on a mountain. It's on a cliff. It's pretty much all mountains. So I wouldn't be driving within 30 miles or within 50 miles of Asheville, North Carolina right now. Not a chance. Because there's just so much chance of rock slides and mudslides. It's crazy. Because that's all it is hills. And that water's got to go somewhere. It's got to. They've got a lot of wooded area there, yes, and there's a lot of protected forest land. But how much can that hold? I don't know. I really don't. It's going to be very, very, very crazy before this is all said and done. The storm is going to take a northwest turn and a little later today, about probably a couple hours, about 3 hours from now. It's going to take a northwest turn over toward Tennessee. And it may even have already started going that way. But it's missing us now a couple hundred miles at least, maybe 300 miles from the eye. And we're still getting it. We're still getting the east winds. So, I mean, think about it. If it's twirling like this, and our winds are still coming from the east, we still got that winds from the south that we're going to get once it crosses over. Once we start getting winds from the south, we know we're almost out of it. So we'll see what happens there. But just be careful, folks. This weather is mean. It's nasty. It's dangerous. Lives are at stake. Lives are at stake. Schools are out. I mean, we're like I say, we're 250 miles minimum from the eye, maybe closer to probably 250 from the eye of the storm. And schools here let out today. No schools. That tells you just what type of storm we got here. If 250 miles to the north and east let out, can you imagine 250 miles to the south and west? We're talking about, gosh, 4,000 square miles, close to it, of just a rounded of just an area there. If it was all square miles, it's crazy. It's absolutely nuts. I guess 2,500 square miles. I guess is what it would be close to 2,500. But still, we're talking below Atlanta, Georgia, is north, as far north as Roanoke, Virginia, as far west as Nashville, Tennessee, and as far east as the ocean. It's absolutely crazy. This weather is nuts. And hurricanes, generally speaking, if they hit the coast and move slow, by the time they get 100 miles, 150 miles inland, they've lost their punch. This son of a bitch hit the land and was running 30, 40 miles an hour straight ahead. I mean, it just hit Florida last night. And now the damn thing's in North Carolina. Can't walk that fast, that's for damn sure. So now I'm not even sure you can ride a bike that fast. So yeah, the storm's moving on pretty damn good there. So yeah, we'll see which way it does when it does this northwest, almost mainly west turn, but it's a little bit of north into it too. And then once it gets over Knoxville, Tennessee, it may even get as far as Nashville, Tennessee, over in that area. It's supposed to sit there and just stay for like 2 days. You know, Lord help those folks. Lord help those folks. Usually just tropical depression by the time it gets to us in Virginia. Yes, that's right. But being that it's moving so fast, it's getting across the land so fast, it's still carrying a punch. You know, winds in the middle of the storm now still 75, 80 miles an hour near it. Now, I'm not sure if it's still a hurricane at this time. It may not be. It may be a depression or tropical. It could be called a tropical storm, I guess, by now. But it's still carrying a big punch. So, yeah, be careful. Once again, folks, the reason I came on here today wasn't so much weather related as it is how I feel about dome stadiums for football or baseball. Dome stadiums, I'm not the biggest fan of, but if you're going to play in a dome, do you need those windows around it to allow sunshine to get on the field so you can't watch it pretty much at home? I hate the sunshine on a football field. Dallas, there's a few others. If you're going to make a dome stadium, close it off. Make it like New Orleans. And then if you want to have it retractable where they can open it up and let them play when it's nice, that's fine. But don't have it where the sun can come in when you're closed. I just don't like that. Give me your input on that. Also, I'm going to try to play some more wrestling very soon. We are east of you, Rob. No big winds here. Supposed to get heavy rain from noon on. Big time tornado. Yeah. Appomattox got torn up, I heard the other day. You're not too far from Appomattox. The high school had some windows busted out and stuff from the what's up, Danny and Gray? Appomattox had some windows get busted out from the winds the other night. It was crazy. Now, I'm an hour away from Appomattox. I'm not that far away from Appomattox at all. And it was 3 or 4 tornadoes that came out in different chances. Oh, okay. You're not too far from Briary Creek Lake then, down on 15. I fished Briary Creek Lake. Yeah, I know that area. And then I can actually drive to Briary Creek Lake, not even by 460, but on 40. Go by Phoenix, which is Phenix, all down through there. I know the area well. Charlotte Courthouse. Yeah, it's not bad. Charlotte Courthouse, Charlotte County. Yeah, Prince Edward. I know the area. I got a lot of kin people down that way. Yeah, so I can ride down that way anytime I care to. Lost my uncle, my mom's brother passed away. Wow. Yeah, my dad passed away September 1st. After a long illness. He was 90, and that was tough, man. It was tough. I wore his watch for the first time last night. Yeah, so that pretty cool. Slowly doing things. You know what I'm saying? We got to the weather's in our area. It's in Danny's area. It's in B.R. Wells's area. Yeah. We're gonna be all right though, because Dad, Papa Rob, Mama Papa Rob, he just succumbed to the illnesses. He just he just got reached the point where he just couldn't fight anymore. Pray for Danny, pray for B.R. Wells, and pray for us. We don't know what kind of weather we're going to get. We don't know what kind of weather we're going to get here this next 28 to 48 hours, 24 to 48 hours. We should be kind of out of it by tomorrow. Probably tomorrow we should be okay. So these especially the next big 12 hours, pray for us, for our losses we've had, and for our weather. That it's just it's bonkers. This weather is. It really is. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Squared Circle Wrestling. I'm gonna highlight that again on the channel. I've got to decide whether I'm going to go with AWA wrestling or the old NWA WCW type wrestling. So I got to figure out who I'm going to have wrestle who and do different things like that. But that's the only two I have right now anyway, is the old NWA wrestling and the AWA wrestling. So B.R. Wells says NWA. NWA is pretty good. I got the Mulkey Brothers. Till we give the Mulkey Brothers a chance at the World Tag Team titles with the Road Warriors, we could do it. And if the Mulkey Brothers pull off the upset, we all will chew a glass up and eat it. Maybe we'll give them a little bit better opponent than the Mulkey Brothers. Well, maybe we'll have the Mulkeys at least have a chance to fight somebody. Have a great day. God bless, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.